Big tag team main event here. Two teams looking to shoot right up the ladder here, going right towards Gallus and the NXT Tag Team Championships.
It's the kind of match you look at, you know it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be technically sound as the tag is made. The hanky, that's a street hanky.
And I guess that would be Tanky.
Hanky and hanky, you got it.
Doing a nice job right here, the double teams, and it looks like Byron. That dynamic may have switched a bit ever since that bout a couple of weeks ago.
Listen, if you get beat up by your partner, you earn a little bit of respect, and vice versa. You understand what you're capable of. You understand that if things do fall out of line, your partner could hurt you, so it kind of keeps you honest.
Before they made their way to NXT, they found themselves as leaders on the football field, but right now, Lucian Price and Bronco Nima taking right back over, leading things inside the ring.
Lucian Price and Bronco Nima attack is the reason why insurance premiums go up.
And we take a look at the face there of Lucian Price. A few seconds ago, had that really bizarre look in his eyes.
Well, look, we've seen Lucian Price before. He's got that Jekyll and Hyde kind of side to his personality. He become unglued pretty quickly.
But to that point, Byron, how do they remain focused?
The tag was made there to Tank.
And look at this double team. Tank Ledger shifting gears right there. Takes down Lucian Price, only gets one. Oh! Underneath the shot there, Bronco Nima. And it's Hanky time.
Hank unloading on Lucian Price. Look at Hank, oh my gosh.
The explosiveness here from Hank Walker. Oh! And the fence press at Hank.
I don't think I've ever seen Hank this explosive. Have you, Blake?
Absolutely not, unloading here on Lucian Price. And Hank Walker picking up the pace a bit. Did he learn this from Tank Ledger?
He learned something. You would think Lucian Price just walked into his house around this fridge or something.
The flying fridge indeed.
Oh.
And Byron, it's all about togetherness. Oh no.
Hank looks almost offended that Bronco Nima got involved.
And Bronco Nima busts up the party and looked like Hank Walker was on his way to victory.
Bronco Nima laid out over the announce desk, and Lucian Price just lays out Hank.
And that might have been the opening they were looking for, the tag into Bronco Nima. And they might be thinking about the end here.
How quickly the complexion changes.
Oh,
Hank Walker.
Oh, and Hank gets popped in the midsection with that big punt. Two. Oh! And somehow Hank Walker hangs on.
Somehow.
Look at the determination there in the face of Hank Walker, as Bronco Nima certainly thought it was three.
Hank is certain. Bronco's trying to figure out how he survived. Tank is still down on the apron. Double clothesline.